What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Brandon, and I originally was not going to make a video on this topic because, just quite plainly, I am not qualified enough to tell you what to do or not to do on this subject. So I'm going to just go through the very top level and the facts, and you guys can make your own decision on what you plan on doing. So, what this is in response to is Red Panda Mining tagged me. That's why I feel a little bit of obligation to make a response video like everybody else has. But he said on Twitter, for educational purposes, let's collectively move our hash power to ethermine.org on April 1st for 51 hours. This is in opposition of the EIP 1559. So that's the Ethereum Improvement Protocol that's coming in the hard fork in July. So this hard fork is going to lower what miners get paid, but it's also going to help with the gas fees, and there's going to be a burn off of Ethereum. If you want to find out more information, please pause my video and look deeper into it because there's a lot more than that. That's just my very basic understanding of it. So Red Panda Mining put this tweet out because apparently the Ethereum dev said, or somewhere along the lines, that if the miners could generate or collectively have a voice of more than 40% of the network move over to one pool, they would consider something along the lines of maybe looking back at EIP 1559. And I'm going to be honest, guys. Just me looking at what's gone into EIP 1559 and it's been voted in, and it's not like they're pulling this thing in one night. Like, this has been coming for a long time. I don't think even moving over there and getting 99% of the network on one pool, I don't think it's going to actually change anything. But I do agree that you have a voice and you are able to use your voice. So this actually might impact the way protocols or upgrades or improvements are held in the future if the Ethereum devs know that there are still a majority of GPU miners that feel some kind of way about things. So I actually like that. I'm gonna put the Bitsby Trippin, Voskcoin, Son of a Tex. I'm gonna put links for their videos down below in the description. Also, Red Panda Mining, if you want to check out all those. I think Not Your Normal Miner. Have you made a response video yet? Maybe not. They all have really good points. So basically, if you're in opposition of of EIP 1559, you would move your system over and mine on Ethermine. And if you are for EIP 1559, you would move your Ethereum or your hash rate over to F2 pool, because that is the currently largest supporting pool in for the EIP 1559. Another pool that's in opposition of it is Spark Pool, but basically, I guess with Red Panda Mining and whoever else, they have agreed that the miners are moving over to Ethermine, and then yeah, so basically you get to vote with your GPUs on April 1st. You can move over there earlier, or you could wait and jump it on there and mine for a payout and then get off. That's all up to you guys. I'm not telling you to do anything. I still haven't even decided what I'm going to do. I wanna find out all the information and the whole shebang before I make a decision. Yeah. So that's basically that's where I'm at. Hopefully you guys have some solid information, and if you have anything that I should know about, please comment, message me, do all that kind of stuff. I definitely see where a lot of the miners are really, like, I mean, some of them are distraught because they've invested so much time and money into hardware and mining and all this kind of stuff. But I'm gonna be honest. I've always mined what was the most profitable at the time. So there's a lot of guys being like, "Oh my God, I'm an Ethereum die hard to the end." I hold Ethereum, I do. But if another algorithm is paying higher than Ethereum, I'm switching and I'm gonna mine the other algorithm. So you know, take that with a grain of salt. And some people say, like, "Oh, you pick one coin and you mine the only coin." But I'm gonna be honest, coming out of a multiple year bear market, you got to do what you got to do to keep your setup and your mine and your operation running. So if if and also when EIP 1559 comes out, and say profitability undoubtedly goes down on mining Ethereum, and there are other things that are paying not just a little bit better, but maybe even 20, 30, 40, 50% better, I will be switching, and I hope you guys will be too. And if you really love and Ethereum to the moon kind of thing, you could always mine the other coin and then just buy more Ethereum with those mined coins. So that's an option. I feel like I'm getting a little off track here, but it maybe a good analogy is it's too little, too late for the whole trying to stop EIP 1559. And like I see this hashtag right here, that dangerous words, stop EIP 1559. I feel like there's some other people in the community. I believe it was Bits Boy Crypto. I've been following him for a while, and one of his latest videos, the common consensus now is apparently that miners are wanting to attack the network. And that's one thing that, a lot of the other guys clear up really fast. There's something called a 51% attack, and that's really, really bad for any coin, any network. And moving a lot of hash power over into one place can be dangerous, because if that location or that pool gets hacked, it could potentially cause a double spend or a 51% attack. Do I think this is that? I don't think so. But I would be hesitant to be a part of anything that could potentially lead to that. So imagine for example, if you joined onto the Ethermine situation and it gets up to 55-60% of the network, Ethermine gets hacked, and then there is an attack on the network through the Ethermine hack. I'm not saying any of that could happen or would happen, but it's always a possibility. Everything is a possibility. You could be walking through the woods and a tree could fall on you, and it is what it is. That's just happen chance, right? So being that the developers are saying anything more than a 40% show out on Ethermine would make them consider our the miner's voice or our voice, I'm gonna watch and see on April 1st, and if it's under 40%, I may consider doing something. But if it's getting up over 50%, I don't think so. But yeah, so that's all up to you guys. You use your GPUs to vote for what you feel is important to you. So for or and against EIP 1559. I guess I'm just gonna leave it there, because a lot of people are getting some feeling hurt. Like they're getting definitely emotional about it. And just remember, guys, there's always going to be another coin, and there's always going to be another algorithm to mine. We definitely don't want to hurt or take away from anything that we've helped mine or build up over time. So a lot of people are like, oh, if we don't stop 1559, hurt Ethereum. I don't believe that. Yeah, no, I don't want to hurt any coins. Don't want to hurt any networks. Nothing like that. Let's just keep everything 100. All right. I probably already rambled on too much and talked too much, but yeah, have a good day. I'll see you on the next one. By the way, it's super hot in my house because I have the AC off, and it's like one of the warmest days of the year. So I come home and it's like 78 degrees in my house. I just cut the AC on, and it's still a little warm, if you know what I'm saying. It's like 77. It's starting to cool off though. So, and don't worry, I'm not naked. I have a hat and glasses on. All right. So that being said, have a good evening. We'll see you on the next one. Adios.